Take number 38. Have you ever shot an AR15 suppressed? Was this you? Alright, now that we're back after you got guessed out from your first AR15 suppressor experience, today we have the Yankee Arms SOUR upper receiver. So this is going to be the suppressor optimized upper receiver. Pretty simple, realistic breakdown. The big difference on these guys is going to be that they are a rifle length gas. It's 14 5/8, so typically those barrels 14.5 to 16 down to 13.7 whatnot are going to be mid-length. Making this rifle length makes it shoot even softer, even lighter, and even less gas in the face. Now, downside to that, if you take your can off or you have a flow-through can, it's not going to work. Period. Not like, no, it doesn't work. It is not even going to eject. With that, we built this thing to run high pressure cans. So there's a lot of cans out there in the bang for buck category, like the Polonium, the Polonium K, the Turbo T2, and many others, some of the Griffin cans. With that, we set this guy up to run the high pressure cans. Cans that this is going to work with: Surefire RC2, the Otter Creek Polonium, the Polonium K, the Enticer S, the Enticer L, included the LTI, STI, blah, blah, blah. The Nomad's going to work perfectly fine. There's Sandman. So we're starting to work into some of the lower pressure cans. The Sandman is going to function on it. The Polonium K is actually significantly less back pressure than the Polonium. That one does run on it. The 300 SPS from Surefire, we've done a little bit of testing on it. It does run. It's right on the verge to the point that it may or may not lock back. All the testing we've done is with PMC X-Tac M855. So if you're shooting like hot-loaded Winchester stuff, you're probably going to be fine with that guy. But if you're going to run PMC bronze or steel case, it's probably not going to work, to be honest. So back to it. Turbo T2, Sci-6 from CGS. Any of your high-pressure cans are going to work perfectly fine. Some of the cans we've already verified that do not work with it. I'm getting interrupted by the cat yet again. The HXQD line from Huxworks, the Flow 556, the Flow 762 Ti, the Velos LBP from Silencer Co. All, unfortunately, are not going to work. We may come out with another option down the road that is going to be a naturally aspirated or non-suppressor use barrel, but at this time they're not going to work. So we can play around with it a little bit. If you're local in the area and are willing to drop by and have us either borrow your can or troubleshoot it, we can obviously open up the gas port to make it work with your can. So BCM MCMR 13 handguard, BCM upper receiver. These are all going to come with a Roscoe bolt carrier group. They're the Phosphate Carpenter 158 chrome lined bolts. They're all going to come with a Radiant Raptor charging handle. Cool thing with these is you can really run them a ton of different ways. Because it's that 14 5/8 length, you can really run it as something like DMR-ish, like that guy. You could run it with an ACOG. It's going to be pretty similar to 14.5 ballistics, so a lot of the ACOGs are going to run pretty well with it. Me, personally, mine will be an LPVO gun. That's just the way I roll. This guy with the SIG on it is in the works to do some accuracy testing with it. We've beat the snot out of that thing. It's basically been like 200 round batches of mag dumps, and then even with so, we're still getting decent accuracy out of it. So that guy's probably closing in on about 1,500 rounds through it so far. The accuracy these uppers are going to be guaranteed to is sub MOA for a 3-shot group with match ammo. Just going to give you guys a quick clip. We ran, so this is a machine gun loader, fun switch. We ran this guy on the same lower and then back to back with that guy, which is a carbine length Colt 6921, which is their 14.5. It's kind of my M4 clone. No, it's not perfect, but really shows you the difference between a gassy carbine versus a not gassy flat shooting rifle length gas. So there's 8,000 AR-15 manufacturers on the market. Why would you pick our upper? So 14625. It is pin and weld friendly. If you don't want to pin and weld it, that's not my problem. BCM, MCMR 13 handguard, BCM upper receiver, Roscoe bolt carrier group, and Radian charging handle. Complete uppers are going to come for $800 plus shipping if you're out of state or whatever. If you are in state, you're more than welcome to stop by and snag one of these guys. Barrels themselves are going to be $200 plus shipping and whatnot. If you are local or want to ship us your upper, you can bring it in and we will install it. If you need a gas tube, obviously that's extra, but come see us. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're local to us or you don't mind going out on a limb for us, give us a call, get one of these things ordered. Get one of these ordered. We think you're going to enjoy it. It makes the shooting experience a whole lot better shooting suppressed. Thank you. Have a good one. Been interrupted 12 times by different animals, so you guys are getting bloopers. This is Steven again. You can't make this up. Did you just sit on me? What did that box fan do to you? Roll that fancy B-roll. I don't even know what B-roll is. What exactly is B-roll? Is it just like clips of me shooting or other people shooting? How about some machine guns? Let's shoot some of those. These are all 28 round mags, I promise.